It's been a long time. I'm out of practice. Greetings and welcome back, finally, to the Blade Play Podcast. We're back, baby. Episode 10. We're back. With me today, down below, beneath me is Richie of Knife Modders, and then over there is sweet transparent knives himself. It's Brian. We're back, boys. God, it only took 3 months, something like that.
3 months, yeah.
Just a little hiatus. It is what it is.
Did we do a post-Blade show podcast call? No.
I'm assuming you've sold everything you bought.
I don't have any. I only have one knife from Blade Show.
What? I have not sold a single thing that I bought at Blade Show.
What happened to decreasing the collection? Has that been going well?
Decrease? Sell things? Me? No fucking way.
I have my 7th Rockwell now, but you know.
Yeah, it was I sold maybe like 10 knives, and then I just kind of stopped. But yeah, I need to sell more.
Good try, guys.
How many knives have you sold, Brian?
I've sold everything, and I've gotten like probably 10 new knives since then that I've already sold. They're all gone.
They're all gone.
I have some knives that are on the way to me right now. Like one is arriving tomorrow. And I have like around 10 knives coming to me right now, and I have like 9 of them already slated in my mind to be sold.
To be sold, like you already have them lined up. You know, you're gonna have them for like less than a week.
Dude, I actually told someone. Because I want this one knife, so I told them, I was like, hey, I have this knife coming tomorrow. I'll sell it so I can buy your knife.
What happened to your millet?
They're both sold.
Okay, you sold the other one too.
Yeah.
Unreal,
but anyway, I still have my 2.75-inch Spyro Shamwari drop point from Blade Show, the first thing I ran to go get. I still have that. Love that knife.
You earned it.
I still have Koenig Mini Arius.
Ooh.
I have
You have
3
your
of them.
full-size Arius, right?
I do not have a full size.
Oh, you sold it.
Yeah, because I wanted the mini instead.
Oh, okay. I thought you were
I
gonna
have
have
3
both.
of these. I'm only gonna keep 2, but I have 3 currently.
Sell me one. Sell me
So
one.
here's the thing.
No, there's no thing. Just sell me one. There's no thing.
Yeah, you can have it, but I'm just letting you know it's currently being fixed by Koenig.
That's fine. I'll take your sloppy seconds. I don't care. I don't care.
I'll give you a discount though, but
friends and family discount. I just saw they went up on their website. They were in stock yesterday.
Yesterday,
Mini Arius?
Yeah, on Koenig's website.
Yesterday they had the fancy ones. I bought one. It's the Corda pattern.
Yeah. I didn't have that much money at the time, so I didn't buy one. But
the one I have being fixed right now is a smooth. So I have 2 smooths and that one Corda.
Keep it smooth, baby. I'm a smooth boy.
So were those ones more?
Yeah, of course. There are more.
Okay.
They were like 805 or something like that. Like a weird price.
Yeah, $820 after shipping.
Yeah. It's a great knife. It's a great knife. Big fan. Richie, any new purchases? Any new arrivals?
Well, I did get this right here, this heat treat oven.
You got an easy bake oven?
I got a Rockwell tester that finally works after having 2 others that did not work.
Nice.
His laser engraver is working now. So
my laser engraver, which is
nice
right here.
Hey, show us one of the coins. Show us.
Yeah, I have these coins right here that I've been doing that Backpack B designed for me.
Ooh.
Yeah, they're sick. And he's made me a bunch of designs, so I'm just gonna keep doing them until people stop buying them.
That's business, baby.
Those are the only ones I have left because I shipped out all the others. And then I've got, I guess there's tape on this, but
I literally thought it was like a blue coated blade or some crazy shit. I was like, what?
This is my newest unnamed fixed blade model. Ooh. I posted it a while back on the page. I do have 5 of them that I got water jet, but I just haven't gotten around to grinding them yet. And then I also did a Spidey Chef reblade, so I'm going to be doing some more of those as well.
Stepping on Brian's
Have you sold
toes?
any yet?
Yeah, what's that?
Have you sold any yet?
No, I haven't. Well, because like the first one I made went fucking great. Like everything went so good, and I was like, oh, why do people always cry about doing like detents and lockup and shit? And then I like proceeded to like fuck up 4 in a row. So yeah, that was unfortunate. And it was I'm a dumbass, and it was with XHP, which you can't get anymore. And it was like the last XHP I had.
Bless
and
up.
I fucking wasted all of it.
R.I.P.
So it's a fucking tragedy.
R.I.P. R.I.P. Sweet XHP.
Yeah. Speaking on the coins, though, Richie was thinking we should do podcast coins at some point, like later once we get going again.
I'd be down, dude. I'd be down. I guarantee you they'd fucking sell. If we did like 50 or 100 of them, dude, they'd sell like that.
So that'd be cool. But yeah, I want to mention one thing real quick. Yesterday, I had a Spyro Shamori Cheka blade shape, the one I really like, coming to me. It got stolen by someone at the post office. So that sucks.
Yeah, fucking tragedy, dude.
Yeah, the box came to me torn open and retaped, so it was clearly intentional.
Me and Richie know all about that.
Yeah.
We know all about that, dude.
But
Jesus.
I mean, this is on a different level.
Oh,
Fuck,
yeah, dude. This is way worse. This is way worse.
$1,700 knife. Yeah.
Luckily, it was insured, though, so that
It was insured, so we're hoping they pay out.
For the
It has
full
a
amount?
fucking
Pirate
hefty
shipping.
fee. I mean, what's table on those, though?
Table is $1,100.
I mean,
Yeah, they were.
you
sorry,
probably have to give them like proof, right? So you're gonna have to like show them the table price. Well, I don't know if they're gonna pay full secondary. That'd be interesting.
No,
how they handle that.
the insurance is based on what you input the value as and what you pay.
Okay, well, because I know USPS is a different case. Like, if
Yeah,
you
Pirate
insure
Ship and
it
Shippo are a little
they'll
better
make
about
you
it.
like, yeah, like I know USPS. Well, I've never even heard of anyone getting paid out from USPS insurance, but
Yeah.
they make you have like the receipt and show them the receipt for the value, like proof that you bought it, like all that
It
bullshit.
shouldn't even make sense because like the value, how much you pay for the insurance is based on the number you input, so it shouldn't even matter. Like,
Yeah, no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't.
Yeah.
maybe they
sucks,
should just like not lose stuff or steal stuff, but you know how it is.
You would think,
Man,
you'd think it'd be that easy.
They fucking scored though. Like, holy shit.
Yeah,
sad
he was so excited to steal my sham, he didn't even take the pouch. The pouch came to still.
He doesn't even know what he has. He doesn't even know what he has.
Oh my god, it's so shiny. The Spyro's pretty. We're taking that one. So yeah, I got a bunch of packing peanuts.
And well, dude, and the package was like fucking demolished. It wasn't even like slick. It wasn't like slid open and then retaped.
Yeah.
Like it was just fucked.
It was like
Wonder
torn
why.
apart and then retaped. Yeah.
Like when they did it with yours, they like at least they put something in to like, you know,
match
like,
the weight.
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly.
Yeah, they were very.
They didn't
sneaky
even.
about
Yeah,
mine.
with Brian's, they didn't even fucking try. They just fucking ripped it to shreds.
Like my heart.
Oh God, I'll be praying for you, Brian. I'm not a religious man, but I'll pray to Allah for you.
Yeah.
That's rough.
Anyway, what'd you get, Cole? I imagine it's been so much in 3 months. But
It's been
what's the
so
big
much,
stuff?
but I've whittled it down to like the most exciting stuff that I feel like you guys would be interested in, that you guys might actually be impressed in. So first off, I got a Shiro. I've never had one before. F95 NL, the cheap one, the cheap one, so to speak. But this was a gift. One of the viewers gave this to me for my birthday.
What? That's crazy. When was your
Yeah,
birthday?
That is
dude.
legit.
Yeah, so
When
shout
was your
out.
birthday?
It was September 7th.
Oh, so we just missed it.
We just missed it, but it's fine. So yeah, dude, I got a freaking Shiro. This thing's insane. Even for being like the affordable Shiro, it's so good.
Yeah.
I get it. I
can see that drop. That's kind of nutty.
I want a Spidey hole in it real bad, but everybody tells me not
Don't
to.
do it.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Come
it
on.
wouldn't even. Okay, I've done a Spidey hole on one of the clones before, and it does not work well. There's just not enough room.
The access.
Really?
No access.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's pointless, and honestly, it looks stupid.
Don't ruin
On
my
that
hopes and
knife,
dreams.
it just looks dumb.
Hey, look, Richie's spitting right now. It's all
I know.
true.
If anybody knows, it's Richie. So I'll. He pokes a lot of holes in a lot of knives. So I'll take that. I'll take your professional opinion to heart. I still might fucking poke a hole in it. Don't talk to me. I did get two more rock walls. This one was a gift as well from a viewer, the Deep Space. That was from Tyler Williams. Gave me that one. And then this one was a gift directly from Tactile. I ran into him at Maker Syndicate, and they were like, "Happy birthday, dude!" And they gave me the Fairway one.
That's fucking cool.
The Fairway one's sick. I love this colorway, dude. The John Deere Rockwall. Sign me up. You know what I mean?
They have really interesting color combos. Like, they actually do, like, unique color combos. Because, like, I feel like every company does Stormtrooper, and I'm just sick of it. Like, there's other shit. Like, you can do other color combos. Like,
you're allowed.
Dude, I have so much fucking Cerakote, and literally 95% of the shit I do is just black. Like, like people just like black.
I have black.
Dude, can you do this crazy bright yellow? Do you have this Cerakote?
I don't, but I can buy it. But again, people don't fucking ask for anything. Well, actually, you know what? I had somebody ask recently. They were like, "Oh, I just want my 2 pocket clip screws Cerakoted that color green." And I was like, "Well, dude, I don't have the Cerakote, and like, if I'm gonna buy it, I'm not gonna just buy it to do 2 screws."
Do 2 screws? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
And then never use that color ever again.
Yeah, but yeah, he understood, and it was like if he was doing the whole hardware, yeah, no problem, I would buy it. But yeah, for 2 screws, yeah, I would never use it again.
Right. I mean, you know, maybe
unless he's gonna buy the whole bottle.
Yeah.
Just charge him.
That would be weird to like ask him to do that.
I don't know if I bought this since our last video or not, but I got a Herman. I picked up a Vespertio, Herman Knives Vespertio.
I had
How is it? I've never handled one.
Oh, it's great, dude. It's
I had
so
a
well put
Herman
together.
that I worked on that was extremely bad.
Really?
Yeah, I had really bad pivot play, detent lash, and the detent was just horrible. I don't know.
This one's great.
Yeah, I don't know what was wrong with it. I mean, other than that, if it didn't have those issues, like the build seemed
other than the several
fine.
things I just listed, it was totally fine. It was totally
Typical
fine.
Koenig, literally perfect. No play at all.
Yeah, the minis I've played with have all been excellent.
It broken so good, dude. It broken so good.
I'm amazed it even needed breaking in.
They need breaking, but
A little bit.
but
kiss.
it's fine. It was like a day.
I got one of these.
I did get a custom. I don't recall if I had it, if I had gotten it before our last podcast or not. The Viper from what is his name, Brian? The Viper from that South African maker.
Clyde Challenor.
Yeah, there we go. But I would show that, but I literally just took it apart for Cerakote. But
it's in a bag in parts.
Yeah, it's hanging on a hook currently.
So I just got this today. I sold it within 5 minutes of getting it, but I'll show you guys anyway.
Show it.
CKF Dobless.
Oh yeah, dude. Such a cool knife.
Oh yeah, I thought you weren't gonna do it because they're CKF and expensive.
Well, I mean, I got it just so I could sell it immediately anyway. But because it's easier, it's faster to sell than the knife that he wanted to trade for, which was an NYS Mosier.
Mm-hmm.
It was a large version, and the larges are harder to sell because they're so fucking huge.
I see that.
So basically, like, I got exact same. So the Mosier is worth $1,200, and this guy offered me $900. This which is worth $900, and then $300. So it adds up. So I just took that, and then I immediately sold this within 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it's basically like a faster way to get the same amount of money.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You're such a wheeler dealer, dude. You got.
Well, I actually sold this for $50 less because a friend wanted it, so I gave him a $50 discount.
Give him the friends and family.
Yeah, but it is really nice, but I'm just not willing to pay $900 for what is a Chinese production in reality.
Right. Is that's the one with like the hidden pivot hardware as well, right?
Yeah, but there's still a screw in basically where the pivot is to hold the inlay in.
Right. But you got to pull the inlays off to adjust the pivot.
Pull the inlays off. Yeah.
I hate that. I think it looks really cool, but I hate it.
Yeah, and then here's another one that's even fancier. This one I haven't sold yet, but I'm going to. This was $3,100 table.
What?
It is a full dress Asuka.
What?
4 twist Damasteel, mother of pearl inlays on both sides.
His finishing work is so good.
Who's this?
Pivot, Maverick Concepts. Super smooth.
Why does that
Super
not
cool
sound
dude.
familiar?
He goes to all the shows pretty much.
He does like a lot of integrals and stuff. This backspacer is Timascus. It's mother of pearl and Timascus sandwich. So you see how it alternates?
That's nuts. That's so.
And up until recently, he was doing. He didn't have a CNC up until very recently.
He was doing all like bandsaw hand tools and a drill press.
Yeah, manual mill.
So this one is really, really nice. Too rich for my blood, obviously. I can't own a almost over $3,000 knife.
No.
But
I'd lose it
cool.
or scratch it.
Yeah, it is cool though. But this one's not. Even though it is very nice. I also don't like full dress. I'd rather have like a.
I don't like it. I don't
it's
like
impressive
full dress.
though. It's impressive.
So are you guys gonna cover Blade Show at all? I've heard nothing about how Blade Show went. I haven't heard a single thing.
It was fine. We'll get there. Don't worry, Richie. We'll get there. We got time, baby.
What I heard about?
He was asking about Blade Show, but we'll get there. We'll get there.
Which Blade Show, West or East?
Oh, the one that just happened.
The one in Atlanta. He was asking about it.
What did you want to know?
Oh, no. I was just curious how it went.
Oh, we'll tell you all about it.
It was great. It was fun, yeah.
It was a lot of fun. But I have more new arrivals, so let's not jump the gun. I got a Maverick. Everybody hates on this knife. I like it. I like it a lot.
I think it's the first good design that they've come out with.
So, like, what all is the problem? Like, I don't really get it.
Well, so the first few batches they did had, like, really mushy detents and just overall, like, QC issues. But all the ones I've ever handled at Blade Show and at Maker Syndicate that I was just at have all been great. So
yeah, I had heard some of them like wouldn't close. They were just super stiff.
It's gotten a tiny bit of blade play. I just need to crank down on the pivot a little bit.
So not vertical, just side.
No. It's solid. It's freaking solid. I got no complaints. The titanium version's a little slippery though. The contoured titanium, it's real slick and slippery if you have oily sausage hands like me. But that's cool. I like that. I got a Chad. Big fan of the Chad from Kunwu.
I need to try one of those.
I thought they sent you one to check out.
They were going to send me one, but I was gone. So they were like asking for my address the whole time I was gone.
And you're like, sorry. Well,
I wasn't here, so
I want to send this. I don't. Has this been like HRC tested? Has this been hardness tested by anybody?
Not that I know of.
They say it's like supposed to be 69 HRC. I'm just curious.
What is it, M2 or something?
It's PM60 is what the blade steel is. Okay. Something wacky.
I can test it for you if you want.
I'll send it to you. You cut me a good deal in the area, so I'll send you the Chad to fart around with. What else? So many things. I got this piece of crap. I paid way too much money for this, and I regret it. And I got 10% off, and it was still too much. I bought the Mura, the MKM Mura, which is the button lock, titanium integral button lock. They announced it. They announced it at Blade Show 2 years ago, but it just came out like a couple of months ago. The most horrendous button stick ever, dude. It is just It is an absolute fist fight, and I cannot get it to break in.
What was the cost?
It was like, I think, dude, retail's like $390 or some shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude, and it's Italian M390, so you know how that's gonna go.
Well, I mean, if it wasn't if it didn't have problems, 390 is fine, right? Because it's like an integral.
Yeah, I mean, but it's tiny. So
I didn't realize it was an integral.
Here's a rock wall. It's like rock wall size.
Yeah, integral button lock's kind of cool. The concept.
It is really cool.
How do you?
I don't know, dude. I haven't had the balls to take it apart or even try. It's a good looking knife, but it just has some issues.
Yeah, I guess that would make sense actually. You wouldn't need to fully take it apart to put the button back in.
What else? Oh, I got one of these. American Blade Works Model 1 Warney in MagnaCut with the Ultim with the PP scales. I like it.
You know how M390 or Italian always gets shit for their heat treat, specifically M390. You don't think at this point they've improved? Has anyone checked?
Well, there's not a lot of.
Because I mean, that was years ago.
I mean,
I don't think they would have changed. I don't think they've changed anything though. Like, if you ask like Lion Steel, like they say like they haven't changed anything. Like they just don't care. They're like, no, like we test our own stuff and it's good. And it's like, well,
yeah, it's like 58 HRC.
Well, when they test it, it's higher, but you know.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And they say, they say
that's because your machine's not calibrated, dude.
They say they randomly pick a blade. I think they just pick a good one and then show that.
Like the last run, it's just a single blade getting heat treated by itself. Like that one, that's a good one. Let's test that one. That'll be good.
Well, I don't know. I've not seen the consistency from them that I would like to see yet. So
no, and it's funny, dude. You can tell when you're like stropping or like a ceramic hone, especially. You can just feel how mushy it is. Do you know what I mean?
Feels gummy.
It feels gummy, dude. It's sticky. It's weird.
It's crazy how you can just feel that though.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of weird.
It is. It is.
Like this is steel, right? Like
yeah, right. Is this aluminum? What am I dealing with?
I feel like I'm running my rod on fucking gummy bears. Like
I would say with grinding, it's even more wild. Like going from like 20 CV or Magna Cut at like 64, and then going to AEBL at like 60. It's ridiculous. Like using a worn belt on soft steel with a 120 grip belt, it removes so much per pass.
It just disappears.
A worn belt on like 64 HRC steel, it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, I just throw them away because like it takes so long to remove any material. So like
also keeping your grind line straight with a worn belt is horrible.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, because like I hoard my belts because like
I think every maker does, dude. Every maker.
It's like it feels so bad to throw it away. Like I look at a belt, I'm like $5.
Yeah.
Like, every time I throw it in the pile, I'm like, that's another $5 in the pile. Like
yeah, I just rock patterned a Chavez.
all of these belts are used up. That's like. Yeah, that's a lot of money right there.
So I just rock patterned a Chavez, and it went through 2 brand new 120 grits, one belt per scale. It was fucking shit's rough, dude. Ty just fucking clogs up belts so fast.
What else? Oh, I got this big behemoth from Protec, the Magic 2, which is the it's like the bolster actuated, not bolster, but like the whole scales, the button. Dude, this thing's massive. Like here's a pair 3. I had no idea it was this big.
Oh shit.
It's huge, dude. It's a big boy. I thought it was like the Magic Whiskers 2, which is a little EDC guy. No,
when did that one come out?
A month or 2 ago.
Okay, that blade shape reminds me of the TR. What was it?
3,
TR,
4.
Is it the TR3?
5.
One of those.
One of the
TR4.
Before I forget, I did get this one knife from Quack Fam. It's like a prototype knife that I made a video of on Instagram. It's really, really good. But I don't have it because it's being on a pass around. So once I get it back in like a month, I'll show it off.
All right, sick. Oh yeah, I finally got a Rosie, boys. I finally got a Rosie.
Nice.
We're Rosie people now.
Did you win Lotto or you bought it second?
No. Maker Syndicate was in Indianapolis.
Right.
And they brought 150 knives, man. And I waited in line for like an hour and a half, and they still had like 60 or 70 on the table ready to go.
Jeez. Oh, and you got the contoured clip.
Yeah, baby. Is my favorite right now. I actually like it more than putter now.
I love the contoured clip. I think that looks so
I've already scratched it. I scratched it like on the way home. So, there's that.
I actually have a Rosie with that milling pattern coming. Not contoured clip, though. But yeah, I have a radial milling Rosie on the way. I want to make it more like yours, though, because I like it with no ano.
Yeah, I like it so clean.
Yeah, mine has blue hardware and clip, and I'm not a fan of blue.
Yeah.
So.
I walked up to the table and I was like, I literally was like, what's the cheapest one? That's all I said. It's like, which one's the cheapest? And he's like, that one. I was like, I'll take it.
You're lucky that one's the cheapest, though. That one's nice.
I kind of fucked myself. I paid $250 or $300 more for the Timascus one because it was the only one with the putter and like stonewash. All the other ones were dark blasted, so I paid 1,000. But I think I have a plain Jane one, so I think I'm gonna switch the clip and backspacer.
Little sloppy brew.
And then I'll sell the plain Jane one with the Zerk backspacer.
Nice.
Clip.
But yeah, I love it. The hype is real. I love it. I carry it almost every day. I'm obsessed with that knife. And finally, this is somebody sent this to me for a giveaway. Is this fucking thing?
What is that? The Voyager?
Yeah, it's a Voyager XL, dude. It's fucking it's so crazy. I don't even
know why I know that name.
I've never had a cold seal.
It does say it in giant letters right on the plate.
I've never had a cold seal on the channel, dude. This thing's ridiculous. This thing
like you've never had a cold steel?
No, this is what I like to carry.
Oh, that's wild.
You know. I've never had a cold steel on the channel. Yeah. It's really good. Like, I'm genuinely impressed for $50, however much these are. It's terrifying though. It's horrifying. So I'm not going to keep it around.
What you want to be an axis lock or a compression lock? Because putting your fingers in the way of that blade when you're closing it.
No, dude. I literally on the live stream Tuesday, I almost chopped my finger off trying to drop it like this, and it landed right on my finger like an idiot.
I mean, you think it would be hard to actuate an axis lock because you don't have like the bottom of the knife to set
yeah.
It's just too big.
But then it wouldn't be indestructible, so you know.
Right. True. But I think that's I have, and then on the opposite end of the spectrum, I have this that just came in. It's the Nazi Striga, which is the tiniest little thing in the world, dude. Oh no!
I like how that rock wall fits inside of the Voyager, and then that fits inside
the rock wall. Yeah, I know, dude. Here's the ultimate size comparison. Here you go. Here's the fuck.
That blade is bigger than the whole knife.
Yeah, dude.
What are those scales? Is that?
It's dark matter, gold dark matter.
Oh,
fat carbon.
Okay.
It looks like wood.
Looks
kind of.
Yeah, it looks weird on camera.
No, it looks like boogers.
Golden boogers?
Yeah, gold boogers.
Sign
you don't have yellow boogers ever?
Not lately. No.
No?
No.
Your boogers aren't yellow ever? They're just like clear?
I mean, only when you're sick, right?
They're like John Deere green. My snot is John Deere green, baby. So anyway, those are all my new arrivals. That's all I have. I know. It's not that exciting, but it's been a long time since we got together. So Blade Show. We got to talk about Blade Show. Richie, you weren't there, which was very sad.
It was unfortunate.
It made my heart sad, not happy. But I did find Brian several times. He was very sweaty and very smelly when I found him because he had been.
I was running, dude. I'm running all.
He was like, didn't you like camp out?
I used to also camp out. Yes.
Yeah, so he camped out the night before, and then he like dead sprinted in when the doors open. So he was just a mess by the time I found him. But worth it. He got a Shiro, or not a Shiro, a Sham. What?
I had stickers all over my face. That was making it hot too.
Yeah, dude, I put a mustache sticker on his face. He wore that around for a little bit until he sweated it off, you know. But it was a good time. It was a good time. We missed you, Rich. We missed you.
Next year.
Sometime at the EMP EDC table. How was that?
It was great. So it was funny. Richie, you went last year, like 2022.
Yeah.
According to a lot of the vendors, it was a much slower year this year than it was last year as far as like buyers, people spending money, which kind of makes sense when you look at the economy as a whole, I guess. But yeah, so I worked at John and Jamie EMPDC's booth the whole time. Me and Kara both did. And it was good. I mean, we sold a lot of knives and stuff, but according to John, he's like, yeah, this is maybe half of what we sold in 2022. And a lot of the other vendors that I talked to said the same thing. They're like, yeah, maybe like half as busy.
So what are some standout experiences you had? Like whether it's like with other, you know, just random people or vendors that you met or whatever.
For me, I mean, the standout was just like, it was kind of nice being in one place because there was less of an opportunity to like miss people, you know, because Blade Show's so big. You go into one room and somebody you're trying to find goes into the other room. You know what I mean? You just like miss them. Yeah, you just miss people a lot. But being in one place, it was nice because everybody eventually found me. So that was the coolest thing for me and Kara was to just like talk to everybody. All of the people in the live stream chats and all the people that watch this was just them coming up and hanging
you
out.
worked the booth every day?
Yep.
Oh damn.
Yep.
There's a lot of people I missed as well.
Yeah, we'd take an hour here and go around and film content and take 2 hours there. So, but yeah, that was the best part is just like bumping into people and talking knives, man. That's like the best part of any of these shows that we go to.
I had a few standout experiences. First was like camping out. I know it's rough for the oldens, some of the old people.
The oldens?
But for me, camping out was great. Like I love just sitting around talking with people. Sleeping on the ground is not that bad. Like I just had a light sleeping bag. I slept on the asphalt. It was great. I woke up, the stars are in the sky. Like you just look up at the sky. It's great. Like I was like, oh, this is nice. So
in downtown Atlanta?
Yeah, I didn't have a problem at all, like with sleeping outside and stuff. I thought it was fine. The only thing that I need to remember to do next year is bring a portable battery so I can keep my phone charged. But I borrowed a friend, so it was fine this year. So camping out was unexpectedly like really pleasant for me at least. I enjoyed the sprint and stuff and like running past other people. I was like, sucker. Like, unfortunately, I got to the table. One person, like there's one Cheka left, and the person in front of me took it, so I got a drop point instead. So, but I still got the knife I wanted overall, even if it's not the exact blade shape I wanted.
And how many people were ahead of you in line, like when you were camping out?
Maybe like in line or
in line outside.
Outside, I don't know, maybe like 30, 20.
Where did most of the people in front of you go, or was it just
they're weirdos, so they go to like random places. I don't know, like they didn't go to like anything we know, like they didn't go to like Koenig, Holt, like they went
really
to, like,
what are they waiting in line
it's like
for?
Why would you camp outside for anything?
What were they?
Well, because there's more people who are into stuff like dark timber or whatever that is. Like
what is that?
I don't know. But it's not like what we know.
Do I need to look it up? Dark
timber? Or there's like the Valley kids who like.
Oh yeah.
Like it's just a different crowd. Like so I was not concerned because like you talk to the people in front of you and figure out where they're going, so you know if you have a chance of getting what you want. We basically all got what we wanted because everyone in front of us was like weird. So like.
Everybody in front of us was a bunch of fucking weirdos.
You don't like what I like? Weirdo.
Fucking get out of here, dude. Honestly, I'd be like, yes, thank God.
Oh yeah, for sure. I was like, hell yeah. Like, so that was cool. So I enjoyed the sprint. I enjoyed like the feeling of like getting what I wanted after sleeping out a whole night. Talking to Gareth was cool. For considering what his reputation is like in the community, he's actually like a really nice guy. Like people
does he have a bad reputation?
Like, so people say he has like really bad customer service, but like that's just like on the communication side of like being prompt with like responding to stuff on time.
Sure.
You actually get to like talk to him. He's like super nice, and like I just showed him my problem, like because I had a sham that I didn't buy at the show. I just got it like slightly defective from someone else, and it had some vertical play and stuff, and like the lock moved and stuff. So I showed it to him, and he was like, "Yep, that's a problem. We can fix that for you." And then he fixed it in like 2 weeks and sent it back from South Africa. So like I had an experience. That was like probably best experience of the show for me in terms of like a good customer service interaction. And talking to a maker at a table. He was super just like showing me like, oh, what was causing the problem, like demonstrating it and then saying like he'll fix it and then doing
it. What was causing the problem?
It was just like the lock face was a little bit like messed up from like I think someone before me actually like spine whacked it really hard or something because like it was deformed there. So I don't know how he fixed it, but he did it perfect. So.
The fuck?
Because how it doesn't have a lock bar insert, so the actual lock face of the bar was like damaged. But yeah, he fixed it for me. He didn't like bitch or anything about it. He was just like, yeah, this is what probably happened, and I'll fix it, and then he fixed it. So that's cool. Obviously, yeah. So that was cool. I got to talk to a bunch of other makers, which was like most people I didn't get to have like a long conversation with, honestly, just because like the makers I'm interested in are pretty popular, so like other people want to like look at their stuff, so I didn't want to like hold up the line or anything like that and like get in the way. But yeah, and meeting friends was fun. We went bowling and stuff like that, so that was cool.
We didn't get out, man. That was
no karaoke this time, Brian.
No, because people didn't like karaoke last time. Most of our friends at the shows are very much like not liking to sing. So
I would have done, dude. I would have done it. We didn't. Me and Kara like didn't get out at all. I mean, we were staying in the hotel. I would have done some karaoke, dude. I would have blown your tits off, Brian. I would have rocked your world, Chief.
Next time we'll go. Next time we'll go.
I would have rocked your world.
But yeah, I mean, overall, Blade Show is nice. I don't have to. I think I'm just not bothered by some of the things that bother other people about shows. Like sleeping outside was fine for me. My sense of smell is terrible, so I couldn't smell myself or other people. I wasn't like the things that typically bother people about Blade Show did not bother me. Like, I don't know. I had a great time. Oh, one bad thing happened though. Well, two technically, but one bad thing happened was. So my sleeping bag that I left out overnight, I forgot to like immediately clean it up, so they like threw it away or something. So my sleeping bag is gone. So I have to get a new one for Late Show, but yeah.
They tossed it?
Yeah, they tossed it. I mean,
the janitorial fucked you?
Sort of immediately, like you're supposed to run in, get what you want, and then go back out and then clean up your stuff. But I ran in and then I got distracted by everything.
Right.
Well, why not just like, I mean, you have a rough idea, or when the doors are opening, right? Why don't you just do it like right before the doors open?
Well, because that would require me to have actually thought about it, which I didn't.
Okay.
I get that. I respect that.
I didn't think they would just throw it away. I just thought like the whole area sort of booked for the show, so like it would kind of just be left alone.
Like a little shanty town, everybody just leaves.
So anyway, they threw my shit away, and it makes sense because they do other shows outside, like cutting demos and stuff. So they have
yeah.
So it makes complete sense. I'm not like upset about it. I'm just saying like I didn't think about it, and then so my shit got thrown away. So yeah, definitely if you camp out overnight, make sure you clean up your chairs, your sleeping bags, your cots, like that shit.
I feel like that's very much common sense for most people. It's just
I don't have common sense.
Don't leave your shit laying around outside.
What was the other bad thing that happened?
Oh, the Holt stuff where like
right.
Like I mean, obviously I still got knives I wanted, but like I really wanted to like the Holt stuff because the action was nice and they were pretty, but the locks failed and it is what it is.
Yeah. I was just at Maker's Syndicate playing with a Keennison, that new Ultim Basset Hound that Keennison has. And it was the first time I've handled any of his customs. Super nice dude, and like a very lovely man in general. And I was in the video, if you watch my Maker Syndicate video, I'm like holding it and just doing like an ergos test. I'm just holding it like this with my thumb out on the blade, and the lock failed. Just me having my thumb out on the blade, and I was like, oh.
Did you tell him?
I tried to play it off. I did tell him after the camera was off, but yeah, I was literally just like holding it normally, and it went kink, and I was like, oh.
Did he take it off the table and stuff?
I don't know.
So,
I felt bad because I was like hyping it up, and on camera it just goes kink, and I was like, oh no.
There are some knives that I'm not gonna name the maker because they took it off their table and they recognized that it was a problem and they were gonna fix it. But like there have been a few times where I've been at a show and like knives have just failed on me, and I've just like told the maker like, yo, this fails, and then they're like, oh shit.
I did play with Keenison's new production knife. I forget what it's called.
I haven't seen it.
It's a little long skinny boy. Rayot's making it. It's nice. It's a little gentleman flipper only deal, but not my cup of tea, but a nice knife.
Yeah, Keennison has a unique aesthetic. Some people love it. I'm ambivalent. Like I don't hate it, but I also don't love it.
Yeah, his customs are gorgeous. Like the Basset Hound and all that stuff. I think they're like some of his customs I really like the looks of, but this production knife doesn't even look like his knife. I don't know. It just looks like
because his are like big and bulky.
Yeah, but his knives are at least interesting. So I would like to see some production knives of like his existing designs personally, if he's going to do that in the future. I hope he does. Well, I'm trying to think like what was my big my biggest purchase at Blade Show? Probably the Blaurock, right?
Oh, you got a Blaurock.
Yeah. I picked this up. They were like a few tables away from us at Blade Show.
Yeah, you know Ross in the Discord?
Yes.
He was working at the table.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know how I didn't know that, but...
Yeah, and he also came to our pig roast, which you should come to next time.
Pig roast?
Yeah.
A whole hog?
Like, a whole hog. Like we had makers there. We had Clark of, Clark Handmade Knives. We had Triple Stripe Knives, Jonathan.
Dude, Triple Stripe. I forgot to show you this earlier. The BOA. His new production knife, dude. This guy's 17? What the hell am I doing with my life?
Very young, yes.
What the hell, dude? What was I was working at a hot dog stand when I was his age, dude. Like...
Yeah, you should come. It tasted really good too. So, but anyway, Blaurock was also at the pig roast. He goes.
Nice.
He goes to. Last year we did a crawfish boil. This year we did a pig roast.
Where is this? California?
No. This is at Blade Show.
Oh, where?
That's what I'm saying. Like 10 minutes away or something.
Oh, well, shit.
Yeah, it's a Discord thing. Ross hosts it, so it's really cool. We get some makers, we get all our friends, good food.
Nice.
But yeah, Blaurock is really cool. German
super
maker.
Nice dude.
Yeah, he's super nice. Like he's very detail oriented, and like he actually did you know he doesn't make knives full time?
Yeah. It's crazy. He's like, I got a couple hours to kill today. I'll make a knife.
I got a couple hours. Let me crank out some of the best knives.
It's insane, dude. It's insane that he pumps these out of his garage just for like funsies.
Yeah, so those are really. I do definitely want one. I want a smaller one though.
That's what this is. This is the smaller one.
Yeah, that one looks small. Yeah.
Yeah, I want one of those, but he does different steels, so I'm waiting for one to be available.
This one's RWL, I think. RWL 34.
Yeah.
On skiff bearings too. It's so good.
Yeah, he does other stuff too. He does Magna Cut and stuff too. So
it's so good. I'm a big fan.
Yeah,
what else? I got a lot of stuff at Blade Show. A couple of art forms. The Saber I like a lot.
I mostly picked up stuff for other people, honestly.
Yeah.
Like I got my Sham and then the 2 Holtz and then the Koenig and then everything else was for other people.
What else? I got that something obscene Lek. I did get this this fucking thing, which I love.
My thing after this Blade Show is I kind of never want to exhibit.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. Working the booths, it's a lot.
I just had so much fun walking around. That's the thing.
Yeah. For sure.
Did you know? So the exhibitors at Maker Syndicate, they didn't have to pay for a table at all.
That was an awesome show. I really recommend that next year, guys.
Cool.
I really, really recommend that show. It was amazing.
That's a good way to entice people to come.
Yeah.
And it was like your best chance because the first year the turnout. I mean, maybe like 400 people, maybe. It was like your best chance to get a Mini Arius, a Rosie, a Lamia. I mean, all this stuff.
I heard it was.
They just had tons of it.
I will say though, a lot of those knives are easy to get now.
Yeah, easier.
Yeah, like it's pretty easy to get a Rosie if you want one. And all the prices have dropped on the secondary too, like astronomically.
Right. Well, and he just flooded the market 2 weekends ago with 150 more of them. So.
Yeah, but even before that, so like if Maker Syndicate happened like 3 months sooner, when all of those knives are hard to get and like crazy overpriced on the secondary, I feel like more people would have gone.
Yeah,
definitely.
I think a lot of people bought tickets and didn't go, myself included. I bought tickets and didn't go.
It was awesome. It was a great show.
Yeah, like and I didn't go because I'm busy because I just came back and I have to like catch up on stuff.
For sure.
But I know some people didn't go because they already got all the knives they wanted from that show.
Yeah. They did have the Lamia with bearings, the version 3 on bearings, which was really, really good. And they were full flat ground belt satin K390 was the version they had, which was awesome.
That is good. Big.
What else? Keenison was there. Dude, everybody was there. Koenig had a new pen. They were teasing the Koenig pen.
HMC was there.
HMC was there. I met him.
Dude.
Super
I want to
awesome.
handle one of those. They look so fucking good.
I played with a handful of them. Super awesome, dude.
Hey, Ross got a transient.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he got one of them. Yeah.
A bunch of the guys from the Discord were there.
Oh, I think two of the people in Discord got Hansons. The only two Hansons that were there.
Damn.
Hanson.
Well, you probably didn't get to see it because it was first come first serve, and he only brought 2 knives.
Well then.
So yeah, but they're
Okay.
like really nice knives, like really nice.
Was that HMC?
No, Hanson knives.
Hanson knives. Yeah, he must have been fucking gone by the time I found him.
Oh yeah, I mean 2 knives, first come first serve, and people running. So,
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice Guy Machine Co. was there. He was a super nice guy. Gave me one of those. I like the pry bar. The side piece. Super awesome, dude. Triaxis was there. Super young, super talented dude. Chapman Lake. I love that knife. I just need a different blade style on it, man. The Chapman Lake, those button locks that they make. They're like
they look really nice. I hope they come out with a new design.
Yeah. I mean, the way they're put together, man. God, they're so smooth.
Wait, so you said Hanson had only brought 2 knives to Maker Syndicate, or 2 people in the Discord got one? You said?
Well, yeah. Well, I think that he only brought 2 or 3 knives, and the Discord...
yeah, 2. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, there were a handful. I think Holt was there too, but I didn't even see their table. I think they were Holt.
Oh yeah, they were there.
Missed that one.
Did they bring some of that new model, or did they not?
I missed the table altogether. They were like tucked in a corner. I must have missed
What's the new model?
The Renegade is disgusting looking, to be honest. I mean, I love how the Spectre looks. I love how the haptic looks.
Yeah, the haptic's the best looking one.
The Spectre. But like, yeah, that newest model looks not good to me.
What's it
I
called?
don't think I've seen it. Renegade?
The Renegade.
Is it? I think we were just talking about this on a live stream recently.
It just looks like a banana.
The Morpheus.
No. The Morpheus is old.
The Morpheus is old?
It's not old, but it's not the newest one.
Gotcha.
I see Renegade blades. Oh, the blade shape is interesting.
A big old wacky looking belly blade, dude.
Yeah,
I'm not seeing the completed.
Yeah, I don't see any images of the complete knife at all on their Instagram.
Yeah, you have to scroll. It's not the first picture on their Instagram. It's like in a post, and then you have to like swipe.
Oh fuck, that's a lot of work, dude.
Yeah. It's not worth it.
It's not worth it. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. Forget about it. But yeah, dude, next year you guys should definitely go to Makers. It was awesome. It was a really cool show.
Shows are great. I'm looking forward to the next upcoming show that I'm going to, which is California Custom Knife Show. There is also
the smaller shows I enjoy way more.
Oh, they're so nice to hang out with people, like, and just walk around, and there's no stress. That's the great part. There's no stress about missing something or whatever.
Yeah. Where Blade Show, you're like, I'm fucking lost. I don't know where anything is. There's no hope for me.
I don't know. I think Atlanta was the best.
Atlanta's it is
you
awesome.
have time to see everything, though. You really do. Like, people say you don't, but if you walk fast and you're there from the beginning of the show to the end, you can see everything.
If you walk fast, you gotta like mall walk it the whole way.
I feel like I saw everything at the show pretty much.
I missed a lot, dude. Especially the side tables. It's really hard at Blade Show to like see all the little tables, especially in the big room.
Was GT Knives, because his stuff was all gone by the time I came to his table.
Who?
GT Knives.
Dude, the most beautiful knives.
He makes the spear tack. He's in a wheelchair. He's in a wheelchair, but he makes knives.
His stuff looks so fucking
GT?
good.
As in like Gran Turismo?
I think it's Grind Tactical.
GT Knives. The Ultimate Autos?
No. I'll link him in the Google Doc or on Discord. I'll link it on Discord.
Link him on the Discord, Papa.
No, yeah, these are some really nice.
Yeah, on Instagram it's literally just GT Knives.
Really?
Yeah.
We're bad at this. GT Knives. We're out of practice for the viewers watching. You're welcome.
Don't worry, I linked it in Discord. You can just click it.
Oh, I find. Don't. Hello?
Okay. Independent. Okay, I respect it.
What the fuck? I don't. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they're good looking.
Right.
Wait. Does he have a production knives out? Like recently?
No.
These are really gorgeous. Wow. For those of you wondering, here you go. Oh, I did see him. I did see this guy at Blade Show.
Oh, you did? Hey, look at this one that I just linked in Discord.
Dude, the Ultim one? Bruh.
No, look at the one I just linked in Discord. This one was 3.1K.
What? $3,000?
Yeah, look at
I felt like sick to my stomach when I spent $800 on that. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
Yeah, dude, the spear tack is so good.
Speaking of throwing up, I spent almost $6,000 on raffle spots in the past 2 weeks.
Yeah,
I don't even
insane.
have $6,000, dude.
I mean, I don't keep most of the knives. I enter the raffles just to like enter,
right?
And then if I just sell it because I wasn't interested in knife sometimes.
Right. And we've discussed like you usually come out ahead. You know what I mean?
Well, I have a spreadsheet, so if I ever went negative, I would stop.
Well, no, you can't quit when you're down. You have to keep playing to get back up.
You got to double down, bro. You got to double down.
That's called addiction. But
yeah, lately I've been doing sports betting on UFC fights.
Oh,
and
no.
then I also, well, because before I couldn't, because it's not legal in California, but there's like an offshore betting site that you could play on legally. And
it's like
so
a
I've been
boat.
doing that.
It's a server on a boat out in the ocean somewhere.
And then I started playing roulette. So what happens is if I lose a bet on UFC in between fights, I go and play roulette.
You drop the roulette marble, baby.
Are you keeping track, or are you kind of just YOLOing it?
I'm just YOLOing it.
You just YOLO your way.
I'm up right now because of roulette. So a couple $100 on roulette.
Y'all are wilder than hell, dude.
Not bad. Yeah, I stopped entering raffles because I'm out of money for right now. Yeah. But I
don't worry. I'll buy an Arius. I'll buy an Arius off of you. I'll fund your next raffle.
But I ended up, so we're good.
That's all that matters. It's all that matters. As long as you end, you know. I feel like we're just like advertising gambling addiction. Like that's all that matters. Like as long as you win in the end, like who cares? Who cares? Oh, you're suicidal today. It's fine. You'll win tomorrow. Don't worry about it. You're gonna win.
I mean, if you
tomorrow.
don't have the money, just don't fucking do it.
True.
It's easy to avoid it when you can't afford it. You know what I mean? When you're broke, you just stop. It's easy. Fucking wild. You're a wild one, dude. You're a wild one. Yeah, I think the only gambling I've ever done and been any like slightly okay at is horse races. For whatever reason, the numbers
have an eye for like which horse is fast.
Well, yeah, I mean, I live in Cincinnati. I work in Kentucky, so like a bunch of the insurance companies I work with, they're like, we're going to Keeneland this year, and they'll pay for everything, and I'll just like, okay, $50 is my limit. But in 6 or 7 horse races, you can turn $50 into 1,000, pretty quick and easy.
I didn't know that. I don't understand. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things in the world I don't understand, so that's fair. But like, yeah, I just don't get the appeal of horse races.
Oh no, it's the most boring shit in the world. It's just a bunch of like rich white trash people that get sloshed, absolutely wasted, and just like hand like $5 bets in for
you can be rich. You can be rich and white trash.
Have you never been to Kentucky, dude? That's all Kentucky
you had to
is.
Be poor to be white trash.
No, oh god,
it's like trailer park.
No, dude. Oh my god, Kentucky is just illiterate. No, Kentucky's like the land of the blue-collar millionaire. It's crazy.
How much research do they do on the horses before they pick one?
So they give you this big, like, magazine when you walk in, and it gives you their, like, 3-year stats, and then their season stats, and then, their like, every horse track has a different material, so they'll give you their stats for the season on that particular, like, gravel or dirt or whatever the material is. So there's, like, basically per horse, per race is, like, a full-page spreadsheet, and it's just... For like 6 races, it's like a Bible they give you, dude. It's pretty wild.
They have read through all that?
Yeah. I had a blast, dude. And I won I picked the flat out winner for 5 races in a row.
Wow.
I had never gambled before in my life on horses. And I call it beginner's luck. If I went back tomorrow, I'd probably lose all my money.
I could never do gambling where you actually have an influence on the odds of winning. Like, because like when I enter raffles, like it's just like even odds.
It's dumb luck. Yeah.
That's dumb luck. And I'm like, I'm good at dumb luck. Like, I'm really good at dumb luck. Like,
I'm good with numbers. So I was just like Rain Man and, flipping through that catalog, baby.
Roulette's not too bad. It's like 48%.
You always bet on black.
If you play European. I usually always bet on red, but it's odd because sometimes it'll trend and it'll just hit red like 10 times in a row, which is usually how I end up making money. But.
Yeah, roulette's like, you might as well be gambling on like a coin toss.
Yeah, pretty much.
You know what's interesting to me? Some people gamble via knives. Like, they try to figure out which knives are going to like go up in value and then like flip them.
Yeah, like they're playing the stock market. What are we doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing, dude?
Why with knives?
Yeah, of all the commodities you could be gambling on, dude.
I mean, it's not hard, to be fair, to see which makers are becoming hype.
Sure.
Like, anyone could have seen that like Oz was getting hype before it happened, or like anyone could have seen that like Utzler was getting hype before it happened. Like, because
they were there. They were at Maker Syndicate. I got to play with the duck for the first time. It's nice.
Oh, yeah?
I don't want one, but it's nice. I just don't like the way it looks.
I have one coming tomorrow, a duck, but I don't think I'll keep it.
Yeah, I sold mine.
Dude, your incoming and outgoing mail is so fucking outrageous to me, Brian.
I like to touch stuff.
Honestly, it's kind of surprising that this is the first time you've had like a package, like have something stolen or something missing.
You need to start using aliases, dude.
Well, I mean, it's not like I have them send it to Transparent Knives. It's, I have my.
Yeah. I know, but like just like it going missing or something like that because I've had.
Yeah, that's so sad, dude. But at least it was insured this time. It'd be so much worse if it wasn't insured. It's like, what do you even do then?
Yeah, or like it's insured for like $50, and you're just like.
Well, Priority gives you 100 now. They upped it, which is nice.
So that they're also, just making up for raising the prices.
Well, USPS Ground is also insured for 100, which I thought was interesting.
I use Shippo, so I just manually type in whatever I'm covering ship for, which is nice. And they actually pay out like Pirate Ship does.
You know, one maker I've been really hyped on recently is David Mosier. His stuff looks so cool.
Oh, we were talking about Grails on the live stream Tuesday, and one of the viewers kept bringing up Mosier, and I was like, what are you talking about? What is that?
Have you checked him out?
No. But
I just like that he like purposely makes the detents hard and like has that in his bio. But yeah, his knives look good.
They look
What's
really
his name?
cool.
Jared?
David Mosier.
David.
It should be like DM, isn't it? Like DM knives, something like that on Instagram.
Not like Mosier knives? I don't know actually.
I don't know. I think it's DM.
DM
yeah,
knives.
DM knives.
Yeah. Look at these. Ooh. Yeah, okay. Yeah, those are really nice looking. They're aggressive though, dude. Holy shit.
So I'm trying to get so I bought one. But it's a full size and I don't want a full size because that's too big. So I'm trying to get a smaller medium. But the smaller mediums are so much more expensive than the larges. It's crazy.
He's probably I don't know, more material. He's eating through more material on the smaller knives.
No, it's less material, but I'm saying on
because
they're more popular.
Well.
So like the large is like 1,300 to 1,400. The small is 2,000. So it's a kind
speaking of the large, they had the Roosevelt XL prototype at Maker Syndicate.
I have zero interest in that whatsoever. But
me either.
It's big. It's definitely an XL knife.
Is that a meme knife, or is he actually doing a bunch of those?
I mean, it works. It feels just like a pumped up Rosie, man. It felt really nice, the prototype that he had there. But it's like this size in comparison to like a regular Rosie. I mean, it's huge.
The Rosie's also a wide knife, so when you scale it up, it gets like really wide.
Yeah, I mean it's the same thickness. They literally just scaled everything up. It's like thickness is the same. Yeah. Blade stock's a little bit thicker, but otherwise it's the same knife, just bigger, baby. Hell yeah. Yeah, I yeah, no thanks. is my thought process, the Rosie's this is such a great size. It's such a perfect size.
It is interesting that he used 15V on some of them though.
Yeah, they did have 15V ones there. Those were gone immediately.
Mm-hmm. Wait, on the Roosevelt?
Yeah. They had 15V Rosies at Makers.
Interesting.
I think he maybe had like 15 or 20 of them.
They were all DLC because they're harder to finish. and also to make them more corrosion resistant.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I didn't even get to handle any of those. What? I'm trying to think, dude. Oh my God. I got to tell you, Tactile Knife Co. has some buck wild prototypes coming up, man. They wouldn't even let me film them or take pictures of them, but they are insane. I don't even remember. One's called the Archer and the other is called... doesn't have a name.
Are they using designers or is it all in-house?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I think the Chupacabra is the one that's in-house, and it's got like I don't even know if I'm allowed to say any of this. They wouldn't let me take pictures of it. It was a super rough prototype. Like, it still had the blue on it from the grinding, like the blue coating they used. Yeah. Did you say Jankum?
Dykem.
Oh, do you know what Jankum is?
No.
Isn't that it's like, what is it, like shit? Something to do with shit.
It's like fermented shit that people get high off of.
Yeah.
I remember that stuff. There was that video. Wasn't there a video of like an Asian guy like?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. But yeah, I thought you said Jankum, and I was like, what the fuck, Jankum, dude? Whoa, man, holy crap. No, but it's a sheep's foot, and it has like a shark lock on it. It has the super lock from Snex. But it'll be all American made, $250.
That is interesting. That's cool.
Yeah,
I want to see that now.
And then the Artemis is like a full-fledged titanium frame lock. I forget who the designer, not the Artemis, the Archer. I forget who the designer is, but it's like a pretty prominent designer, custom maker, and it's nuts. Both of these designs are way cooler than anything they've done before, and the fact that they're going to do them at scale
is objectively a better design than the Shark Lock.
The Super Lock?
Yeah.
I love it.
It eliminates blade play by it sort of like moves inward toward the pin. Snex has a video on it. But like, you can have like up and down play on a Shark Lock pretty easily. You can't really on a Super Lock. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I like the Super Lock, but even their super rough prototype was, dude, I'm so excited. Then they said like end of this year or like first quarter next year, we should see both of them. So I'm pretty pumped.
Okay.
So that's a little tidbit for you. I can't tell you anything else or share it to you.
Price you said? What materials is it? Because it's like super cheap.
Titanium and MagnaCut on the one for $250 to $300.
Ow.
Dude,
meanwhile, Benchmade with the bailout.
Right.
$600 bailout.
The Narrows.
That is a ridiculous price. I don't know if that's feasible. They might have to raise it a little.
Well, I mean, even if as long as it's sub $400.
Oh yeah.
It'll be
it'll be insane. I would see like $325 still being perfectly good and reasonable.
Yeah.
So why would anyone buy that instead of like why would they buy that over just buying a regular one and then putting aftermarket scales on it?
The bailout?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, I don't know,
dude.
Weird. It is a different finish on the. It's like like bead blast.
Well, you could just send it out and still send it out, get it modded, and then still fucking
end up ahead.
$250.
So the M4 in aluminum is $270.
Yeah, that's a crazy jump. Doesn't make any sense.
That means that it's $330 more just for titanium, but
just for scales.
Consider the fact that the aluminum has its own cost. So really, it's more than $330 added just for the titanium scales.
That's nuts, dude. There are no aftermarket scales that cost that much. Are there?
Yeah. Well, aftermarket scales are like $90 for titanium.
Yeah. You can get like fucking Zircuti or some shit.
Aluminum scales are around like $50, so it should only be like a $40 upcharge for titanium, roughly.
It's unreal. Well, we are running out of time. We got 3 minutes left to wrap this up before we get wrapped into another tangent. But episode 10, we did it. We finally did it. It was only like a 90 to 120 day delay, but God damn it, we did it.
In the grand scheme of things,
baby, look, whatever. We're still here. We're still kicking. Who gives a shit? Get off our backs, okay? You'll get episode 11 when you get it.
Yeah. We'll be back. I mean, we should probably do one on like Sunday or something.
We'll definitely do another one on Sunday. Yeah. But for now, that has been episode 10 of the Blade Play Podcast, baby. Thank you for watching and listening. We'll see you on the next one.
Goodbye.
See you later.